After the promotion, the piece was immediately captured. So it didn't matter which piece to promote to, so why not promote a bishop just for fun? However, I did find some cases where the bishop under promotion were somewhat justified. Not exactly in this example, but I want to show this example because in this case we had promotion to a bishop and that's checkmate. As you can see, the black king has no moves. Of course, white could have promoted to a queen, but if you can promote to a bishop and checkmate, then you have to do it, right? In the next example, however, you cannot promote to a queen because if you do so, this is stalemate. The black king cannot move. And of course, if you promote to a rook, this is also stalemate. So you have to promote either to a knight or to a bishop, which happen in the game. Both promotions work. For example, something like this. You give up the bishop, you don't care because you can then promote this pawn to a queen, and of course, this is completely winning. Same scenario with the next game, because after rook takes, you cannot take a queen. This is also stalemate. Notice that this king cannot move because of this pawn, and of course the queen. So rook doesn't work, you have to take either a knight or a bishop. Again, both of the promotions work. This example is more interesting. If you promote to a queen or a rook, this is immediately stalemate because this king cannot move and of course those black pawns cannot move. However, if you take a knight, you actually lose because black can do this and then promote this pawn. So the only promotion that works is to get a bishop because then after the king moves you can go here and then capture this pawn and then you can go and grab this pawn and promote this pawn and easily win. But the only problem with this position is that that's not the best move. Actually, the best move is to go king c4. And well, black has only two options and whatever black does, then you can promote to a queen with check. And now of course you can win much faster. So although this is the only promotion that works, unfortunately it's not the only move that works. Let's move on to the next and final example. Again, after black takes the rook, you cannot take a queen or a rook because this bishop is pinned. And well, black has no other moves because all those pawns cannot move and the king cannot move either because also of this bishop. So you have to take either a knight or a bishop, which happen in the game. In this example, getting a bishop is way faster. First of all, you're threatening this checkmate, so if black does something stupid, this is mate in one. Actually, black has only one move and don't take it because this is also stalemate. What you have to do is just protect your bishop and after it takes, well, now you can easily win this game. So there you have it, 5 examples of bishop under promotions that were somewhat justified. Unfortunately, in none of those games the bishop under promotion was the only winning move, but oh well, these are real games, they are not compositions, and of course in real games it's much rarer to get a position where the bishop under promotion is the only winning move. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more such videos like this one, please consider subscribing to the channel. But anyway, for today, that was it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.